Hello everyone, welcome back to Stonehearth in a Northern Alliance town. And since the previous episode, there's been a few updates to the Steam Unstable, and one of them has fixed the bunny headgear, so it now looks a lot better and it's looking very nice. So we're also gonna name one of our people today, which is the last free name we have for Alexander. And you guys gave me a lot of nice name suggestions again, so thank you very much. I'm sorry for everyone who wasn't able to make the name into the game. But today we're gonna be naming Evergreen. Thank you for the suggestion. Hope you can have a good time here. You do have a passion or a heart of a crafter and also the cultist trait. So that's gonna be good, and something we're trying to do now is to get the kobolds to come over, so we're gonna keep making more of these gongs to progress through the campaign. So we did beat this one in the latest one, and we want to do the next stage in this one, and it is just crafted by... Okay, it was the blacksmith it is crafted by. So we're gonna make the next one, which is the Decorative Elite Gong, and that's we're gonna put at the very top there, so we get it crafted directly. Some other things we're gonna do is to keep working on this side here. So we did destroy our tower we had here. There's some weird things going on with these vines here. We'd like to be able to just burn that up, because I think the way we have to do it would be to go by hand and destroy everything, or maybe if we can put ladders against it or build something, then we have to like harvest it. That's the only way I know, and with this tool you can only select what you got on the very ground, so we will not be able to destroy this thing. But it's kind of cool also, because maybe there's some spot you have in your town where you don't want to start growing it down here, or maybe you want to add some up there and you can remove parts and get it to look the way that you want it to look. But something we want to do is that this area here is gonna be gone soon, and I think the best way to keep ourselves protected while we're doing this is to do new walls. We do new walls here. That will be in front of our gate, and later we will destroy this as well. Most likely I guess we could keep it, but I think it's gonna look the best if we remove that. I think you guys will agree. And let's see here then. Let's add in some walls, and these walls you can get from the Steam Workshop. Let's just start with adding them. We're gonna make them go all the way out here. We might make like a tower or something here later, just to make it look cool. And to access this part of the world, we will have to go from somewhere, probably over here, climb up and go around. It will be a very far travel to go there. But the biggest reason why we're doing it this way is because I want to make sure that we don't get attacked from many different potential places at the very same time. So that is why we're doing it this way. At the very end here, we're gonna see if we can fit one wall, and then we're just gonna remove a few parts from it. So let's go with this one. This can be a very super quick, fast build to do. I've made a few new things as well since the latest episode, which I'm gonna show you guys, which is I kinda like how it looks. One of the things I'm not entirely sure about yet. So in our harbor here, I've been working with a few new things. I'm thinking that maybe this road here, we're gonna have one house here and another one at this side, and I thought that it would be nice to have something more special, because I prefer to not only do houses. I want to have more kinds of decoration to really make the town feel a bit more alive, so I did some variation, and I will let you guys decide which one we will be using. What I done here is that I made some arcs here of wood, but I also made another version, which is this one. So the idea with this one I kind of got from the Viking series, if you guys have seen that one. And then when I go to one of the new towns, I don't remember the name at this point, but it is where Harald, I think his name is in the Vikings, that's where he live, and they have these like, I think they were like whale bones that are going like over the road, like arcs like that. And I think this is gonna be pretty cool. I added some lamps and stuff here as well, some candles. So let me know what you guys think. We might actually build this pretty soon, and I left some space here, so we'll have enough for the house. And then we will be digging here, so this one's gonna get dug pretty soon. And currently we are building our barracks. I think this one is pretty much done. We just need to make sure we get stone training dummy, and we do have the fences, so let's just see if we are making that a dummy. Okay, we need any fur pelt. I would guess we had some. But what we can do is to send in merchants, and as you see up here, I do have this one ticked in. And without use it on cooldown, so this is from a mod called Obligation Timer Tracker. You get it on Steam Workshop right now. And you can either activate them by yourself, you can have it on auto use. For example, we can take potion and energy tonic to always use it whenever it goes off cooldown. So currently we only have 2 left, and this one speeds up your people. So I highly recommend to try to have that going if you have a herbalist. And I'm trying to maintain some of these, but we don't have that many herbs. Some things that can be worth to do sometimes is to go into the settings and go to gameplay, go to authorize the community expansion, and then you go down to how to harvest renewable resources. So when a renewable resource you own becomes harvestable, automatically issue a harvest command on that resource. That means that I don't have to go back here and harvest them whenever it's possible. But I would also recommend to not always use this one, because it will keep your harvestings very busy. It will try to go around and harvest a lot of it. I would recommend to like turn it on, turn it off, and switch between. There's also another mod that is called auto harvest, and you can use that one for more like specific auto harvesting, and I might be adding that one maybe to this town, because then you should be able to like say like, okay, I want to auto harvest only my bright bells, or I only want to auto harvest my hearth bud. So you can really set it up the way that you want to be able to harvest the things instead of harvesting everything that you own, because that can get very tedious for people. And let's talk the job up, so my beautiful little soldiers can help with hauling. Look at them running, getting ready to help out in town. Pretty awesome. So they're digging here, but I feel like I really want to build this one, the road, the kind of deck we got going on here, because I think that's gonna help everything connect a little bit more. So it's time to dig that one. And I might be moving my farms sometime soon. I might even expand this area, so maybe this wall will go back a little bit further. It's not sure we will, because we also had some suggestions when we might do some water here later on. When we adjust this one, we have water running down here, like some small rivers going down. Then we might have the farms close or around them, because with ACE, the community expansion project, it makes farming more interesting if you haven't seen it already. So for example, if you take a farm and we would add it here, depending on which crop we select, they will require different things. So we have heirlooms, sweet potato and cotton for the moment, and they have different seasons. I think that part is also new with ACE. So this one grows 1.5 times faster in the preferred season. So you can imagine if you want to switch around and micromanage your farm to make sure that you produce things fast, you can definitely do so, because 1.5 times faster is pretty awesome. And it's the same for the other ones as well. But then when we click one of these crops, we actually get a lot of nice info or things that the crop you want to grow requires to grow faster. So for example, this is the current statuses we got, but this is what it wants. So currently this crop takes a long time to mature, 2 days and 12 hours before modifiers, so before anything has been changed like slowdowns or sped up. So then we also have water needs, so this one has to be in between 10 to 15 water. Covering this crop grows more slowly when water or snow is covering it. That will also affect it, but there's not going to be too much maybe water it will be quite a much, since it likes to grow in autumn, because autumn has more rain, so it might be covered. So it could be worth for this crop perhaps to make some kind of way to cover it. But we also do have this thing, the sunlight need. This crop will need to grow. This crop will grow a little bit faster than normal with 96% of daytime sunlight. So at the same time, if we would cover it too much, then we will decrease the sunlight. So it's a little bit of a mix here, so I'm not sure if we really want to cover it. It prefers autumn as well, so if we got autumn season, it would grow faster. And down here we see the current status, so at the moment this one is making this one grow at the normal rate. Minus 2 water, I didn't think that existed, but maybe it does, because you can consider probably like rice children in the desert, it's gonna be very dry there. No, nothing covering it, and sunlight is... 100% daytime sunlight. I didn't think it did, but that's pretty good as you see. So different crops, different needs, and if you need more water, for example, since you see this blue box here, that is the area where this one takes water. So at the moment it's not really taking any water. As you can see, it doesn't reach down very far. So for this farm we would have to, either we have to fill up this entire field with water, make it go higher up with like whetstones from the geomancer, or we have to dig down, and then if it's not enough water, like let's say we would have like dug down, let's remove this, let's say we would have dug down like something like that. It's not really in the water, but it would capture a lot of water. But if you still needed more, there's many things and ways you can do it, and I would personally go and do something like that under it and make it go in a little bit, because as you saw before, that blue box, it's gonna be covering what is under it, which means it will get more water, but also make sure you don't get too much water, because that's not good either. A little bit of farming for anyone who maybe didn't know, so hopefully it wasn't too boring to watch that. But that's one of the cool things with Ace. If you haven't played with Ace and only play vanilla Stonehearth, I highly recommend to go play it. And that thing is also on stable branch. You don't need the unstable Ace version to experience these things. Okay, we got a trader here. I wonder how much food we have. We're pretty good on food. Might buy... Okay, I don't have so much money. Let's see what we can sell. Look at that, we do have some decorative teapots. I'm pretty sure I saw we had some tea if they haven't already drinking it all up yet, so I hope we still have some of it. Some other things that has been changed, I'm gonna check out the merchants soon. Some other things that has been fixed recently is the water pumps, so they should be working now. So I'm gonna show you guys it, and since they should be working now, we might be using it on our dry dock to dry out the inside here, and also to make it go and fill it with water again. So I think that is something pretty cool to do. Like, there's no real reason why we would do it, because it doesn't do anything really for our gameplay, but it's still a fun thing. And with the pumps you can still do fun things, because you could have, let's say, maybe you don't live here, maybe you don't live here down by the water. Maybe you live, let's say you would live up here. With the water pumps you can make an aqueduct, and you can move the water from down here all the way up to the hills. And you can get water for your farms, which will make them grow faster, and you can also beautify settlements with having water, so I think that's really cool. We only have one pump at the moment, so I want to make sure we make a few more, and they are down here. So I'm gonna do a little bit too many of them. I'm gonna do 8. I also want to have a few spare ones. And then we also do have the copper water gate, which is the thing that should let them pass. So for example, let's make this one, let's remove that again, let's make this one go to the top. So for example, maybe you move the water and you have a little river, and it will stop at this gate if it's not open. If you open it, it will pass through it. And we also do have the greater water gates, which I'm gonna do a few as well. We might use those in our dry dock. An idea I kinda have for this dry dock with releasing water in it, I think it's gonna be pretty awesome and look pretty cool. The idea for me that I have, that I think would be cool, let's say this would be dried out. I think it would be really awesome if there were small holes here or something. So for example, we would have to move the water up, then there's small holes here, so I'm going to fill it. It comes out water from a lot of small holes here, like say 5 on each side, or 4 on each side or something, or 2, like 2 here and 2 there, so 4 per side, 8 in total. You can watch the water just stream in there. I think that would look real awesome. Let me know what you think about that, guys. But that means we have to do a lot of digging, a lot of planning to get all that working. But I just want to show you guys kind of how it would work today. I guess we can do it somewhere and do it over here for fun. Make a little hole here. We can move in water to that one. Let's get some ladders so we can get around a little bit quicker here. Check out the shop while they are doing other stuff. And something I'm gonna buy that was also recommended in the comments, I'm gonna try to buy like some berries and stuff, because then we should be able to make some seeds. So let's quit this one for a while. Let's go for the herbalist and let's see here. We do have berry bush seeds which require a basket of berries. So if we buy this basket like that was recommended, we will eventually be able to get some berry bushes, so we can make some nice juice with these berry bushes. Be awesome. Some other things we can do would be to make seeds of like lavender and all these other new things, which is really awesome. It's from Gardens of Hearth, a mod I highly recommend it. It's probably one of my latest, most favorite mods, because you can really beautify everything. Your settlement can look so much better and so much nicer with it. I highly recommend to check that one out if you haven't already. But let's see, I'm gonna try to buy the seeds itself for them for now at least, because I don't want to get my herbalist way too. I wonder how many of the bones we have. Normally I have quite a few bones. I think I will have a decent. Yes, we do. We don't need any bones. Okay, so here we are. A lot of things from Gardens of Hearth mod, and these are already like fixed flowers. Like, look at that one. The potted blush myriad. I really love the myriad. I probably pronounced it wrong, but I really like that one. So beautiful, so fluffy, so nice. These are super cute as well. Look at them. I'm gonna buy some of those because I'm not entirely sure if we can craft them. The bear mammoth is also super beautiful. Bear bun as well. There's so many nice decorations. Okay, so here we have the seeds. So yes, that rose looks nice. I don't think it's very fitting for Outtown. I'm gonna buy lavender. I'm gonna buy all these seeds. Lotus rose is also beautiful. Myriad seeds, and we're gonna buy some giant violet. Wouldn't they have berry bush seed? Awesome. Let's buy this one, the cherry as well, because you can also make drinks with that one. And highland vines, of course. These lily pads would also be awesome to add. I'm not sure if they will actually go on the surface, but let's sell a few things so we can buy them. Then we can try them and see if we can actually do something with them, because that would be awesome. There's some delicious sausage there. Let's buy like a few of them. Maybe all. Big bell. These are also pretty cool. The fox lid look beautiful. So there we have a lot of new decorations with flowers. Thank you. Look at the things we got from the travelers. That is something that I'm gonna try to make when I make new towns in the future. I'm gonna try to get assigned beds for travelers really quickly, because they give a lot of stuff. As you can see, got some seeds, got some billet, we got some supply racks, longbow. That is pretty nice, a longbow. Is that the upgraded version, or is that just the standard to promote them? Looks like that is actually upgraded, yeah, is this one, but not the northern version. That's pretty cool. Papaya cookie, nice cookies. And some tree seeds. The travelers definitely give some pretty nice things, which I really like. I'm gonna sell some shields. I kinda tend to do quite a few shields and sell them. Ablum donation, nice! We have the enough amount of ablums to send to the Amberstone bunnies. Ablum donation, thank you. My respect for you humans continues to grow. Farewell for now. Off mumbling to himself. I can't imagine my Warren would be upset if one or two are missing from the bundle. Gonna take a little bit of snack on the way home. Look at that, guys. Here we have some drinks. I'm not sure if the different qualities will actually make them enjoy the drinks more, but as you can see, we have quite a few of these herbal teas which our people can drink. Pretty cool. And look at the amount of things we bought there. Let's decorate a little bit. I like to do some decoration. And as we harvest these, we'll also get more and more seeds. So let's start with this one, my favorite. So we can have that outside house. Look at that, so fluffy, looks so beautiful. And then we can have some lavender next to it, just to have a little bit of a mix of colors. I think that is so nice. And let's go here to our hall. Here we have a lot of travelers at. Maybe there's some flowers we can put in here, that would be nice. Maybe we can have them here next to where you go down, that would be nice. And the cool thing with these is also that normally, you know, you would harvest flowers, silkweed and stuff. But you can actually uproot these ones, and that's how you craft to get some potted flowers. Let's see if we go into the herbalist here. So we can make potted lavender and blush myriad window box, and this one I really like to do that. I'm gonna queue up. Whenever I can do one later on, we will do one. I think that's gonna be cool. So much decoration. I wonder if you can also put this like on a table or something. That would be awesome. Here we got the lily. We can decorate with them. I kind of like sometimes to add some decoration inside of where we have animals. Just to beautify it. A tiny. You can give them maybe not berry bush. That's my berries. So we're gonna have them sitting up here where we are trying to grow some palm trees. So we don't have so many bushes at this point, but we also do have some of the cherry bushes, which I'm gonna put here. Probably gonna move a lot of these bushes to different place in the future, but for now they're gonna be sitting around our temporary like farm area pretty much. I wanna put some highland vines in kind of next to the mountain here. No, one of you guys also said that we maybe should try to do like a dwarf mine entrance. Maybe we'll do something bigger, but this is the one we have at the moment, but maybe we'll do something bigger later on. Okay, we got invaders. They always like to come from this way. That's why I want to make sure we get our wall up here. We'll be able to defend, but this guy is gonna get hurt quite a bit by the traps. Look at that. That was one trap. Do you see his health? He went from 1000 health down to 499. That is pretty powerful, guys. But the archers do love to shoot them down. They will keep shooting, and the ogres will be clever and run into them and poof and die away. Let's see, I want to see, do we need any more like stone or wood? We're pretty good on both. Pretty good on both for a while. Look at them running away. I think we might fall back just a tiny bit though, because we're still missing a few soldiers. Mainly we are missing our cleric, which we want to make sure to have. These guys just going down the water. They don't really care, they're just going around. We don't want to fight, we're just going to go around here and ambush you inside of the town instead. I'm gonna get that second archer going pretty soon. Awesome. Where's my cleric? Where are you, dude? What are you doing? I guess we worry about these guys later again. Make sure we focus on the big ogre. Oh, I'm so sorry, Nappit. There you go, now we can get up again. See that Ace is pretty hurt. But he's getting some healing now, so that's good. And we can also use this one to our potions, the stamina, and use some strength and some spirit as well, to power up our people in battle. Let's make sure we use the spiky quiver. Yeah, click this one, we can switch arrows. And the spiky one is what slows them down. And I think I'm gonna have like two archers later, so one will be using Spiker and the other one will be using Fire one. Let's go for this guy. I don't like that he's running around in my town. There were two of them, so I'm not sure where the second guy went. Okay, he's down in the water again. Haven't decided where they're gonna go yet. I already finished building this. Okay, I have a little bit more, but almost done. Awesome. That was very quick building. Actually fighting down in the water, making a moat and making them have to go down in the water might actually be a super efficient way when fighting. So you could have like, oh wow, this would be really awesome. Like imagine this thing. Make a wall here, and then you would have ladder here. And then we would have like a ladder here. You have to go down the water. And up here, of course, you have loads of turrets and archers and everything. But while they're going super slow here, shooting spiky quivers to slow them down even more. And the turrets and traps and everything just really destroying them totally. I have to do that someday, guys. Don't you guys agree? That would be awesome. I have to do that. That would be really cool. While they're moving super slow down there, we just stand up there and slaughter them. Okay guys, we're back in the game again. I got a little UI slowdowns. I had to restart the entire game pretty much. So when that happens, we can restart the game or go to the main menu and load the game. I would recommend to restart the game entirely to make sure that everything's gonna work. But now we're here swimming back. Let's get up here and let's get there, and a lot of people are running down here now. You should still be able to go through here, so I'm not sure why they prefer to take the waterway. What we could do if we want to move faster, for this is a short little period of time which is gonna be ending pretty soon, but I think it would be nice maybe if we do just a tiny little 1x1 road. So one width we're gonna do here is that we can run a little bit quicker, and we're gonna make it go something like that. And we have some problems. What that is related to, probably the vines here, so I'm just gonna destroy these. Definitely destroying that. The road is gonna be able to get built. That is nice. I feel like I want to do the bones here. It's such a simple little structure. So let me show you guys. I'm gonna build it there. Another thing that I've done as well, which I'm not entirely sure that I would be adding to this town, but also made a big skull. And I normally don't make this kind of shapes and structures, so it was quite new for me instead of doing a house. But I made this nice little skull here, and I thought that it could even be a home. It could be a place for shaman, which would maybe be the herbalist. We can even have vines growing up on it. Or it will be a future thing that I will be using, like for in the future if we go and play in the tropical biome archipelago. I put some of candles here, some foxfires, and when this one is in use, it actually glows blue from the thing. It's really cool, glowing blue and stuff. Let me know if you guys think that should be a part of this town, but it feels more like a thing of like a pirate town, and this is definitely not a pirate town. But I thought it was really fun to do something totally new, and it's nothing that I normally do. Oh no, I heard a caribou. What will we do? And these guys, they will only attack your farm if they have access to it, and they don't have an access, so they're not gonna get anywhere, right? So since we're moving and doing the walls here, let's make sure we are not gonna keep placing any more traps here. Just gonna remove the broken ones and the one that is still up and going. Make sure this one goes all the way over here. This is gonna be our main fighting area. There's some bombs, some traps, and loads of turrets, and we also have a few more turrets that we should get out soon. So since they have dug this one down, I see that Nappit is sleeping, having a little bit of nap there, so we gotta wait with that one. But I feel like it's time that we maybe build this one, and this one maybe will cause an issue with the building because we don't have a way to get down there. So if it will cause an error and be red, if it's gonna be. Yeah, as you can see, it's red there, and it is actually because of the ladders. So we're gonna try one more time. It's important when you build things to not have ladders, because if you do have a ladder where you're gonna build something, it will give these kind of red things, the arrows going on. But I'm not entirely sure. We might have to do like a stair to get down, a natural stair, because if you don't do that, it's not entirely sure that they will actually be building the house. And this house is gonna be up on the Steam Workshop today. I'm gonna make sure that one gets up, and I'm also gonna make sure our road arcs also gets up on the Steam Workshop today. You should already be able to get the boats, I think. If not, I will be making sure that they will also be up today. Let's rename them. So Viking 1 is going to be the name. The reason for that is that we might be doing more than one type of boat here. So maybe some boats will be for trading, maybe some will be for fishing, and maybe some will be for raiding. And that was some suggestions from the Rad plane again, so thank you once again. And we will be doing that treehouse kind of thing that some of you guys also suggested, which I think sounds really fun to do. So as the name also says, if you're gonna use this template, when I make a template and you see this in the name, D, it means dig, It means 15 times 21, so 15 on one side, 21 on the other side, and 3 is how far you're gonna dig down, so 3 is gonna go down. Let's see if this one wanna build, or if we have to do the natural stair to get down. It seems like this one actually wants to build, so that is good. This ladder, we're gonna get away. Now they're building both of these houses. That's gonna be so awesome. I really want to make sure we get the crane house built pretty soon as well. I think that's gonna be the next after these houses, the arcs and everything, and maybe the dry dock will be soon. I have to work around with the water a bit. But let me show that so I don't keep you guys hanging for it. So then we have pumps here, and we can stack them on each other. When one is getting put out, we can stack another one on top of it. While they're busy placing the pumps, let's try to get some lily pad out, because that would be so amazing to have some of them sitting around. So it looks like they go on the bottom, but it's not entirely sure they will go on the bottom. But I'm gonna put out a few of these, with a mix here, and we will see if they're gonna be sitting there or not. Okay, so now we're just waiting for the pump to get here. And to do this differently, let's remove this again. To do this differently, we're gonna dig down here. Then we're gonna be placing the pump in here when the water fills out. Then we can make a little tiny little path here. Like that. Just to kind of demonstrate the goes up here, and then we might also want to probably want to add one here as well. So here we have a water pump sitting down here, and if we start this one, you see the water starts flowing from it. We want to make sure the water goes higher up. So what you can do then is to add 2 of these. So we start the low one, and we start the upper one, and look at that. We got water flowing, and we're protecting around here to make sure it doesn't go above this. And it will start filling up here, so I'm moving water from this one to this one. That's pretty cool, and then you can have a pump on this side that moves the water back to the other side, and that's pretty awesome. And if we turn them off, start going up, and turn that one up as well. And in the future, maybe in the future, these will require perhaps power, because we do see in the engine here that we do have some power things here. We do have the horizontal axle, we got the vertical axle, and those things might change. And if we also do add an copper water gate, I'm gonna show you guys. So now I have added 2 gates up there, and the boat should be closed. Or if I start these, if I get it right, then it should stop there as you see, and then we can let water through. And this one, the water going down, and well, can I also do it from the other one? So it depends really on how I want to have it, but maybe want it to fill from the upper one. Then we can turn off the pump. So there's a lot of fun things if you guys are into doing some playing around with some water and stuff like that. So I highly recommend to try out. And this is with the unstable ace. I'm not sure how it works with the stable, if it works or not, but hopefully it does. But it's pretty cool to play around with the water, and then we can use that trick later on, and we can make pretty much water go in here. Then we can pump, yes, that will just be like inside of under the dry dock pretty much or something, and it will push the water through. I think that's gonna be pretty cool to see later on. Did I already build this one? I didn't know I did build it. Maybe it's too late to do that. We will see, we can always rebuild this one. Didn't know that was done. I wonder if I accidentally made it done over here because I used the instant build to make this thing. So I wonder if that's why this one is done. So I think I will maybe destroy this one, guys, and we will rebuild it later, because then we can do it the way I wanted to do it. So let's make sure we destroy this one. And then we will be adding it in the back later and tweak it around. Perhaps it will be in the next video. Let me know if you guys want to see some work with that. It would be pretty cool to be able to fill it and stuff. So guys, this is gonna be it for today with Stonehearth. I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. If you did, feel free to leave a like and also subscribe, and make sure to hit the bell if you want to get notified when I upload the videos so you won't be missing out. And I recently started to do another series on my channel for a game called Founders of Fortune. Now we'll keep making a few episodes of that game because I really like it so far. The game is gonna be on Steam Early Access pretty soon. And I'm really looking forward to see that game get further development. It kind of reminds a tiny bit of Stonehearth and then kind of mix between Stonehearth and The Sims pretty much. But guys, thanks for checking out today's episode. I hope you had a good time and see you next time everybody.